Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, welcome back to the PUBG EU Pro Scrims. My name is Jorasa. We are back over the green pastures of Erangel for this next game. Let's go ahead and find out where all of our players indeed drop. It's a fairly even drop here. We've got roughly a 10 o'clock to a 4 o'clock plane path. The plane going more or less directly over school and apartments. So relatively fair. Teams that normally drop Yaz might stretch for it. Teams that drop Primorsk and Millibase. Millibase should be fine, actually. So Primorsk is affected. Sort of Stalba, Lipovka, Severity would be affected as well. Although, to be fair, Team Unique managing to get most of the way there without any problems whatsoever. So that looks to be all good. We are here now with game number 5. Don't worry about those people dying in the top left. Remember, these are the pro scrims. That means that the coaches are in there with them. So they die early on purpose, of course, because, you know, the teams have to be 4. So that they can spectate their team, understand what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, maybe offer feedback on what they're doing next time. And they're spectating their team rather than observing, because obviously when you're observing, you see what everyone else is up to as well. So it's very important for the coaches to give feedback from the point of view of the information available to the team at the time. So that is the reason. We have Prorix very close to Dedrix, who I don't think is taking particularly kindly to someone being in the compound up above. No, indeed not. He knows someone's there. He's going to let his team know, but I don't think they're going to be moving any further in. Evas, hello, and Kemba, what? That's Kemba out in no man's land. What's Kemba doing there? He's got a level 1 backpack, no helmet, what looks like an M16 and a Vector. And he's sandwiched between... I think what happened there is that Vampire dropped here and Kemba, I guess he was just running to this compound, not realizing Entropiq had dropped. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure there. Very interesting stuff. First circle, by the way, just south of Ruins. Mercurial, once again, in the thick of it. Oh, come on. Vampire saying, you've ruined the game for a teammate. I'm going to make life as difficult for you as possible. QB goes down. And I have a feeling... this is going to be a summary execution. I wonder if there's some in-game chatting going on here. I suspect that's not going to last much longer. Move away, kids. What happens next is not rated G. Let's put it that way. That's Vampire from the Roses out of this game, unfortunately leaving Ermac as the last player standing. This isn't even game 6 yet, guys. This isn't the crazy game. This isn't supposed to be the crazy game yet. Oh, no, no, no. This is game number 5. We're all still pretty focused at this point. After all, managed to make their way to Zaki. We've got mForce in North George, Enterprise in South George. HEET Gaming with a Gatka split. Don't know if they will have seen that drop. I mean, it is coming down now. Yeah, they must have seen it. If they're busy getting into a vehicle, they will have seen that. They're rotating in? Or are they going to the drop? Is BP going to grab the drop? We'll keep an eye out for that. Only the Ghetto Gang on Sosnovka Island once again. PinkPony have got the Milta split with Gearya closest to the bridge. EXhalatioN by Sharkfin. NaVi started Snake. They've moved south of Pachinki already. And Team Liquid Stretching just a little bit west of Pachinki. Nothing to write home about, though. mForce, what are you doing? Oh, I see. mForce is busy gatekeeping. The problem with gatekeeping is that other people might then choose to gatekeep you. Dogs are by the tree. I thought Dies was going to shoot from distance. Why did he keep going? Oh no, we've got another member here. Vorik south of the bridge as well. Like, the way Afterall set that up was really good, but I thought Dies was going to come here maybe and shoot mForce from here. I don't understand why he kept driving over the bridge. Oh, hello. Someone else has had that same idea. It looks like it is Y. Y indeed. Y indeed. There we go. That's 2 members of mForce down. So Dies, unfortunately, going down on the south side of the bridge. And while this battle rages on, I don't think Duff, unless Duff gets 2 knocks right now, I don't see a revive here happening. Yeah, and that's just made it official. There we go. Tizza officially out. Y's been spotted. How's Duff going to deal with that? That's Enterprise, a completely different team who are moving away. Naruto getting revived as well. Both of these teams taking a little bit of a beating here. Virtus.pro killing someone with nades. What? Okay. Well, Mercurial aren't going to be rotating that way anytime soon. We can tell you that. I think that might have been 2 nades onto a vehicle. Not 100% sure. Or at least 1 onto a vehicle and another one to finish. Oh no, and Jempty flying so close to the sun there with Team Liquid basically on top of him. Needs to rejoin Faye. Oh, he might just be able to get away with it. Svetlana was looking. Oh, we're even going to do a bit of reverse parking. Have you got time? Can TL see you there? Oh, I mean, they're trying. I think Team Liquid were very nice not to try some speculative shots there onto Mercurial. Very nice indeed. Next circle will be coming in about a minute or so. Anyone else left to come in? No, Duff is now the only player north of that bridge. To be fair, it's because After Alt have managed to make it down to Cube. So, Enterprise, Dedrick still desperately trying to make sure they're as split as they can be. I joke, though. To be fair, at this point in the game, it's fine. They're even pointing like an arrow to the center of the circle. Is that deliberate? Or are Enterprise members of the Illuminati? They're pointing this way. Just keep that in mind. If the circle finishes there, we know. We're watching Ghetto Gang now. Closer to Potato Hill than Everest here. They see Hall of Game. Really just taking some pot shots. No serious moving in. With the exception of this is Big Box Life onto Mercurial. Faye down and Jempty headshot. Iotech not required. A little bit of third partying there. Let's see who from. Is that from Virtus.pro? I think that's from Virtus.pro. It is. But Big Boss Life now have got effectively Ruins and the Badlands. This bit of the map I like to call the Badlands. To themselves here. Smash finds a free kill. Coming down off the summit of Everest. Let's see how much. Oh, free kill just about managed to get to the rock, but unfortunately he was down by that point. Little bit unlucky there. Yeah, it's got teammates, but those teammates are very far away. There's Grandis. Janny's getting shot at as he comes in. Hang on, let's go on board with him. Does Janny have a way to free kill? I'm not sure he doesn't. Dedrix, look, only barely getting into zone now. This could take a little while. IoTech and the rest of BBL Esports now moving up onto Smash's position. They want to make sure that Freekill doesn't get revived, which makes sense. They want to hold this position and make sure that the pressure they've put on is enough to secure them the point. That's Journey getting hit twice en route to Freekill. And you know what? The tires on that car are going to get shot. Is this grenade going to be good? It might be. It's going to bounce. Can it move slightly further? It does some damage. That second one is great. That second one is amazing. Journey and Freekill go down. The two delightful grenades from Big Boss Life. Next zone centering in on Chopsticks. Team Liquid already have the west one. HEET on the M24. And that might make HEET Gaming think twice about peeking Team Liquid there. Insta headshot is indeed a worry. EXhalatioN on the south end of this. It's going to be particularly interesting. To Boom, essentially listening for audio cues from Team Liquid and relaying them to the rest of the team. He's out here on his own at the moment. Team Liquid basically want to know if it's possible for them to grab this compound later if the zone shifts south. I'm not sure you'd want to grab this compound without a vehicle anyway, because rotating out of it's going to suck if the vehicles, for example, are up there. But I don't actually know how Team Liquid got in here, so we'll see. Wow, okay. Entropiq going wide. Background via cube here. And they're looking for the teams on it. I would rotate in over shooting the teams on Everest at this point if I was Evas. Evas is going to check this compound. Naruto's actually in it, but he's not making a lot of noise at the moment, so Entropiq might believe it's free. They don't want to grab that compound. They just want to go past it, you see. That's the problem. Team Unique, in the meantime, are challenging for Everest. Is that Grendis up top? It's moving around so much I almost couldn't see. It is Grendis. Dedrix is dead and buried, or as buried as you can be at the top of a mountain. They're getting third-partied by HEET Gaming hard. And After All are now going around the... Oh no, they're going up as well. They're going up. After All, they're going to get involved. They are getting involved. The Boom still being... I'll just mark him for later. The moment I see this kick off, I'll come back. But Team Liquid basically want to know. They're trying to goad Da Boom into some sort of noise, and he's refusing to give it to them. He doesn't want to give them the information. Here come Entropiq. Are they going to go up onto Everest as well? Are they going to deal with any of this? They're not. Grendis gets Naruto. That's big. It was a 1v2. Grendis gets one of them, and actually it's Y from After All, who's also on this mountain as well. Fate and Faultlessly now off to the east. It's a 1v1v2. Y spotted. He turns away slightly too quick. And Fate manages to get the kill. Now the question is, does Team Unique push for this frag? They know someone's here. But they're also both outside of circle as far as phase 3 is concerned. That's where phase 3 is. It's still centering in on Chopsticks. Speaking of centering in on Chopsticks, we better take a look at BBL. Because here they go. Are they actually going to send it into Chopstick? Surely not. They're not going to blind do that, are they? That's Machine Gun and Smash. Team Liquid, there they are! And that is a big balls move, but it is not paying off, unfortunately. And that's not what BB stands for in Big Boss Life anyway. But BBL Esports get eliminated not only by Team Liquid, but by third parties as well. Team Liquid and Virtus.pro will have the West and East Chopstick respectively. And now down south, it's all kicking off. It's NaVi pushing into EXhalatioN. We've got Quizzy down, but not yet out. Da Boom also down as well. Not to the hand of Team Liquid that we thought might end up happening. It's NaVi coming in to crash instead. Alia spotted proning, trying to get the revive off. EXhalatioN shut them down. NaVi eliminated in 14th. The Boom should be able to get revived as well, but is anybody else pushing in? Team Liquid on foot, remember. No vehicles here, so a little bit more difficult to spot those audio cues, especially while the vehicles are running. But Team Liquid stay underneath. This allows EXhalatioN to get back up to 4. They live to survive another day. Here comes Rose! Ermac says, do you mind if I take this shack, mate? And Spyro says, yeah, go for it. But Lou has other ideas. That's the SLR. Completely demolishing any hopes of that happening. If you manage to get into the shack, you can see. Let's just say that energy drink is cooked. It is well cooked. That's become fizzy broth, is what's happening there. Everyone wanting these positions right now. Zorf trying to rotate around to see if this compound is free. And it actually isn't, but Salek's already knocked it. I think they were the ones who did the knocking. And PinkPony are able to grab this. Yes, there's someone down on the outside, but they don't actually care right now, as long as they're safe inside, to be perfectly honest. They're good to go. Entropiq on the edge of zone also get given a crate. Check us out here. That's Lucarooks here with the 3-3 gear and the Groza. Thank you very much. And they move into Gatka proper. It's only Duff here as well for mForce. It doesn't look like he's in a vehicle and able to move out. And as a result, he's going to have to play Duff's last stand. This is the center of attention right now, though, to be perfectly honest. Team Liquid underneath, not really engaging. They're comfortably shielded. Virtus.pro in the other one. PinkPony on the other side. These peaks are almost unnecessary here. Perfectix just practicing headshots. Because if you get a knock, if either of these teams get a knock from this position, are you pushing it? Probably not. Digital Athletics annihilating Ghetto. What are you doing out there? Huth and She Created still out here. That must have been one hell of a standoff. There you can see the body of Schiller. They've eliminated Ghetto Gang. Blazor and Sancho looking like they were the last members alive. And Digital Athletics are able to move in. But my God. If you can get into this house, that would be good, I suppose. But, oh, that's going to be rough, man. Oh, me, oh, me, oh, my. That's going to be a tricky one to negotiate indeed. Still only Jeems at this end, by the way. The idea is Jeems acts as a listening post, and anything happens on top of Jeems, or if we see if we hear vehicles or people approaching on foot, Jeems can radio the rest of the team, and they'll come running from over there or provide cover as appropriate. So that's the idea right now. They have to be more and more wary over time of Virtus.pro potentially coming in through. These are chopsticks, but they are connected. You can go via this tunnel here and actually connect the two chopsticks. That's why I think someone parked and blew up the vehicle to try and stop that from happening, because you don't want to be backstabbed that way. Elsewhere, Entropiq are systematically clearing out all of these houses. They spot Duff, and that's mForce eliminated. Now, every team left alive here in game number 5 are in the placement points. So let's see what they can do. Mind you, I think they want more than 1 point from this game, but at least 1 point is guaranteed right now. Digital Athletics in a car that, if I'm being honest, has seen better days. Oh no, and more people are shooting it. This is bad. This is very bad. It's all right. We can... Is that a shot? That's a shotgun. They're crashing the chopsticks with a shotgun. That car's about to explode. Oh, and Lou gets knocked from that as well. And VP must be thinking to themselves right now, what the hell just happened? And you know what, guys? I'm not sure I know either. Huh. That was ridiculous. Highly entertaining, but ridiculous. EXhalatioN now. Oh, this is rough for them. In 30 seconds, they have to think about where they're going to be moving to. Are they going to try and challenge Team Liquid? Or are they going to move into PinkPony? PinkPony have got this compound. They don't need to leave. They don't want to leave right now. They think that the next circle is going to force 2 or 3 teams to die. and be out in the open. And as a result, a top 7 could become a top 4. That's 3 easy points for PinkPony. They do not want to move out of this position. Entropiq, super chill. Gatka themselves. They've lost QB. They've got 4 kills. They're doing okay. Entropiq are getting good points today. Whole of game now moving to... Oh, dear. Towards the compound held by HEET Gaming. They actually don't need to crash the compound. They could stay on this hill. They do stay on this hill. Problem is, Ribbons has got an excellent off angle. Why didn't Momet just stay to the left? That would have been so good. I think he would have gotten Danica as a result, but never mind. Danica now coming back. He gets Shiny as well, and it's advantage HEET Gaming. Looking for Kark, spots him. He's holding the grenade, and unfortunately, that means Danica gets a free shot or 2. He manages to get into the building. It's a 3v1. Here comes Karks. There goes Karks. Whole of game now eliminated. Is anybody else going to be coming around the other side? Lucarux, what? Okay, wow. Properly in the open here. You do not want to take that shot, Lucarux. I do not think you're surviving very long if you do that. Team Liquid and Virtus.pro, the fight that we thought might be dissuaded by the burnt out car in Chopsticks, has finally started to happen. It's Virtus.pro who are pushing the issue here. Spyro and Lou are both down. Lou is potentially revivable. Not anymore. Svetlana with an excellent grenade. Perfectix now having to hold his own. I think Virtus.pro still have 1 player behind it. Is Batulans. But is he going to run into it? He is indeed. Oh, so close to going down there. And now Virtus.pro have 2. In the same bit of the map as Team Liquid. Here come the grenades. Fantastic grenade. Batulans instantly forced to remit. Svetlana makes that completely redundant. Virtus.pro down to 1. Perfectix versus the world. Is this perfectly cooked? It might be! It just might be! It is! Virtus.pro eliminated. PinkPony, HEET Gaming, Entropiq, and Team Liquid. Your 4 teams left. Team Liquid up to 9 kills. They are a duo. HEET Gaming, also a duo. We've got Prorix and Danica. Entropiq are definitely not just a duo. It's 3. Lucarux, Nailup, and Evas. Getting some good angles onto HEET Gaming as well. And that bark, oh, that delightful bark from the Mark 14 rings out across Gatka as they try to finish off HEET Gaming. But of course, we haven't really spoken about PinkPony, and that's because they have this compound. They've got all 4 alive. They're not using their utility, and they're super happy. Okay, they're not on 10 kills, but I mean, what a great position to be in. You've got your nades. Your helmets and armor are okay. You're in the top 4. You can wait in third party or fight the last remaining team and have better utility than them. PinkPony super happy with this. Entropiq now pushing the issue, looking for Prorix. Won't find. That's a great nade onto Lucarux. Underarm from Prorix then. Trying to tell Entropiq that actually you are overstepping here. That's another potentially great nade. It is indeed. That's Lucarux down and out. Nail up and Evas on the other side of this smoke. That's a flash. Really good flash, actually. Danica's got a little bit of high ground. And therefore should have a little bit more visibility than most. Prorix now needs to do the business. He does. Danica went down on the high ground. That was critical for HEET Gaming, but fortunately Prorix was able to absolutely clutch that out. He goes up to 4 kills. HEET Gaming goes up to 6. And Entropiq did that right, strictly speaking. They just needed to finish off a bit quicker. Extents comes in and says, oh, thanks for the change, mate. Appreciate it. And as a result, it's a 4v2. PinkPony versus Team Liquid. Svetlana spotted from multiple angles to start things off here. We've got Zorf and Archie still from the compound. Girya and Extents from the north side. All moving in onto Svetlana's position. Klib staying on the southern edge, actually. I mean, yes, there's a crate there. I'm guessing that's not the reason he's there. Or is it? Clib gets crate, Clib wins game. Maybe that's how this just works now. Oh no, if he throws that smoke, then they definitely know he's there. He's going for it. He has to. Svetlana and Clib both have to move for the next zone. I mean, so does Extens and Gearya, but it's a 4v2 right now. Being very careful with his smokes. Oh, still gets tagged once or twice. Gets the AUG, 15 HP, and unfortunately, he gets down literally as he's jumping in. He probably had to run in there, but you know what? There's a chance he was going to die anyway. It's now 1v4. Great hits from Svetlana. I mean, that basically should have been a knock. Extends on 1 HP. Here come the grenades. The rest of PinkPony moving in. Archie in the vehicle, sending it in as well for the drive-by. That's going to be good enough. PinkPony with 5 kills, seizing the opportunity to win game number 5 over Team Liquid, who put on a fantastic performance in a very, very entertaining game on Erangel. They finished the game with 9 kills, but they are in second place. Well done to PinkPony with 5, who take home the spoils.